This video might upset a lot of people, especially my northern brothers. But hey, somebody has to say it. So sit down, relax, and listen because class is in session. Now, some of the most hypocritical set of Nigerian youths are actually the Arewa youths. Now, before you switch off, before you start writing that comment in your head, hear me out. I'm not talking about every single Arewa youth, definitely not. We have amazing youths. I'm talking about a number too big to ignore. And if you keep ignoring this number of these hypocritical people, it's going to keep affecting every single one of us. Now, for almost 2 decades, this country has been bleeding. And if we are being honest, who has been bleeding the most? The North, of course. So, let's go back. Not too far, just far enough for you to remember. Do you remember when going to mosque on Fridays means checking your bag before you step in? Do you remember when Sunday service used to come with that quiet thought in your head that today could be the day? Do you remember when the bomb blasts, wasn't breaking news anymore? It was just another Tuesday. Do you remember how we stared at, other people differently? When a stranger comes within us with a bag, our hearts start racing. When a man is praying way too long, your eyes won't leave him. Boko Haram didn't just take lives. They took our peace. They took the simple, basic human rights to walk into place of worship and just worship without your soul, checking the exit first. And when people thought, okay, maybe it's getting better, we don't hear about Boko Haram anymore. Bandits arrived to remind us that hell has many doors. Now, traveling is a gambling today. You hug your family a little tighter before a road trip. Not because it's tradition, because deep down, you both know this could be it. People don't say, see you later with confidence anymore. They say it and pray. And then the call comes in. And instead of you to hear, hello, the journey was fine. I had a nice journey. What you hear is a cold voice telling your family that if they want their son, their daughter, their father to get back home, they need to pay an amount of money that your entire family combined has never held in their lives, not in a bank account, not in their lifetime. And you have no option. You cannot fly. You don't have the money to fly. You can't take flights. So your only option is to follow that route. Most people can't afford to fly in Nigeria. How much is flights? So they are stuck between choosing between a dangerous road and staying in a town with no jobs, no government schools worth name. And fuel is now sitting at around 1,300 plus for each liter, while salaries stayed exactly where they were, years back, with inflation and everything happening. Now, this is the reality. This is what's happening to our people. And after all this, somehow, there are still people online with the audacity to defend the very people whose only job is to protect us from all this. But you don't hear their voices. You don't hear them. They don't unite to speak with one voice when it has to do with security and our lives. But you know where, their voice unites? When a popular person or a celebrity's marriage is collapsing. We are live. We are updated. We are invested. When someone else's nudes leak online, new updates, suddenly everybody is a journalist. When 2 Kannywood stars or 2 TikTok influencers in the North are beefing each other or cursing each other online, your WhatsApp status, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, it's everywhere. You cannot miss it. You dare not miss it. When a rich man somewhere in the north is getting married, you must know who that person is. You must see the marriage. It hits everybody. Our voices unite when it comes to that. But villages turning into ash, children vanishing from classrooms, mothers burying sons they raised for 20 years in 20 minutes, all you hear is silence. Total, deafening silence. And then oftentimes we do see some northerners or some influential northerners do come out to call out, this injustice. We have people like Sadiq Sani Sadiq, who has stood up and has been doing it. Even recently, he's calling, for protests. So when we have these kind of people calling for protests, calling for peaceful protests to tell the government that our lives matter, our children matter, this has to stop. And then what happens? The paid political robots wake up. Youths amongst us, they start writing threats, ACs, coordinated attacks. They won't attack the bandits. They won't attack the terrorists. No, those are no-go areas. But they'll attack the person calling, for the government to do the right thing. Because a protest might embarrass somebody's paymaster. And let's be honest, all of us know that almost every single one of these so-called Kennywood celebrities, have what we call Ubangida. It's like a political godfather. They all have that person, a paymaster, and the moment election season arrives, watch them running from one camp to another, dancing for the cameras, campaigning for the same people who already failed us once, begging for votes for politicians whose last time could summarize in one word: suffering. We have made clowns our celebrities, people with zero substance, zero manners, thriving only on drama and controversies. And even their own followers don't respect their opinions enough to take them seriously on anything that matters. Yet, these are the same people some of you will defend while attacking someone like VDM, who chose to say, okay, let him protest. At least he's doing something for his people. What are you people doing? This is a man who is literally protesting against bad governance. And now you call him the problem. When your people want to do it, you say protesting is haram. You start telling them not to do it. You start calling them out. See, I am not telling anyone how to live their life. But here's the bare minimum. If Boko Haram, bandits, kidnapping, and a government that has failed you on every front haven't moved you to speak up, at least don't speak against the ones who are speaking up. Because the bullets don't check your follower counts before they fire. The bandits don't ask you who you defended online before they strike. You are not immune. Your family is not immune. And the silence you are protecting today might be the silence that buries you tomorrow. Class dismissed.
Guys, it is so nice to hear that the northern youth, they don't wake up and they don't challenge northern politicians when we say it play politics with the lives of northerners. Right now, the doctor say enough is enough. Say the northern politicians, they not continue to they play the northerner. Say for 2027 election, they go vote for the right party. Say the northern politicians, they not go fit deceive them. Say now their own be this. Make them vote, at the end of the day, they not go get anything good in return.